Hi guys, I'm back. This is my first video of 2018 and I have no idea what I'm going to say yet. Obviously I haven't made a video for a long time and that's pretty much just been because I had no idea what to make a video about. I was reading a lot of books but I didn't feel like I wanted to make review videos. I just didn't really feel like making any videos and yeah, I've just been actually really enjoying taking a break from all that. But now I'm back and making a video and yeah, so just to give you an update, last year I read a total of 63 books and I achieved my Goodreads reading goal of 60 books. This year I've set my reading challenge at 50 books, which is a little less, but I feel like it's going to make me feel more relaxed about reading. I feel like often I look at my Goodreads reading challenge and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to keep reading, I have to read more, I just feel really rushed. And I don't want to feel that way. I just want to feel relaxed and just read at my own pace. So I'm just making it 50. If I read more, then that's awesome. And if I read less, then I'm gonna read more. The main books that I've read so far this year, I've actually really enjoyed. And they're books that my friend from G Swizzle Books, she has her own YouTube channel, she actually gave me a whole bunch of books near the end of last year. And oh my gosh, like when I say she gave me a whole bunch, it was like 40 books or something. I haven't made a whole video for that either. I'm sorry, I just don't feel super excited about the prospect of having to pick up all these books and go through like 40 books and be like, hey, I haven't read this, don't know what it's about. Haven't read this, don't know what it's about. That's kind of boring to me. So I'll just talk about them when I do read them, which I can do now because I've read some of them. I started by reading Since You've Been Gone by Matson and I loved it so much. Like, it's more of like a friendship book because it's about this main girl who her friend disappears and leaves like behind a list and she's going through the list. So there's romance as well, but it's like a friendship book and I just really liked it. It gave me warm fuzzy feelings and actually kind of inspired me to reach out and contact a friend of mine from high school again. Anyway, so I would recommend reading Since You've Been Gone if you want something light and fun, friendshipy and summery, and I don't know, I just really liked it. I really don't know how to describe books, guys. The next book is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, which is also by Matson, and I also really love this one. It's basically about a girl who needs to get her car across America to her mother because they're moving house. They're holding hands on the front cover. It's kind of a spoiler. There's gonna be romance. There is romance. It's like a road trip epic romance and it was just so much fun to read. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just so much fun. I just had an absolute ball reading both of these books, so I would really recommend them. The next book that I read was Love, Rosie by Cecilia Ahern. Ahern? I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought it was Ahem, and I was like, Cecilia Ahem. Ahem! And then I thought of Umbridge and yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, I read this book. It was quite a slow burn. I was expecting it to be all about romance and love and like, you know, Rosie and Alex, you know, being in love and how do they get together and how do they stay together with distance and blah blah blah. It's so much more about Rosie's life than anything else. Like, there is the overarching Rosie and Alex like each other, but it's just mainly about Rosie's life, so I was a little bit disappointed and mainly just frustrated by the book. But yeah, I did kind of enjoy it as well, and then I watched the movie and absolutely cried hysterically. My sister had to get me lots of tissues because I couldn't stop crying. So I would recommend this. It made me cry. The only other book that I want to talk about right now is the book Solitaire, which I am currently almost halfway through. It's about a girl who's really cynical and pessimistic, and all I can say is that I have been reading it today and there are parts of it that I just love so much. Like, I've had to put the book down because I'm like, I'm having too much fun. It says this is not a love story and I'm actually really hoping that it is going to be a love story because I am a sucker for romance. I truly am. So that is what I've been reading this year. The books I've been reading have just been making me happy, which is really good because I was kind of nervous as well about starting to read new books because last year I did a lot of rereading books that I'd already read and I knew that I loved them, so there was no fear because I was like, I know I'm gonna love this, let's just read it. You know, when you just feel safe and secure because you're reading something you know you love. Well, when I was gonna read Since You've Been Gone, I was like, oh, what if it's bad? What if I don't like it? I don't want to waste time reading something that's bad. But it was really, really good. I loved it so much, and every book I've read this year so far has been amazing, and I really hope that I can continue that and keep reading amazing books, even if that bores people, because I keep rating things 4 or 5 stars on Goodreads. Like, get over it. I'm having fun. Oh yeah, so the other day I was out having an adventure with my sister, and I bought 2 new books, because that's what you do when you find a secondhand bookstore. I was trying to say both and I said bookstore. Books? Sure. The first one this is actually the second one I picked up, not the first one, but this I picked up because I read Magician by Maria V Snyder and I loved it so much. And then this has like pictures and stuff in it. So beautiful. The other book I got from the secondhand bookstore, it's just a bookstore now, was Monster Blood Tattoo. I have no idea what it's about. It's just a pretty hardback book, and humans and monsters living side by side and stuff, and I don't know, it just looked cool, and it was a hardback, and it was pretty, and it was cheap, so I bought it, and that's my life. Let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to see from me on my channel, and I will see what I can do to produce that content for you. But I'll probably just still end up talking about books. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did that. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Goodreads, and Instagram. I've been posting a lot to Instagram lately, so check those out. I'm Hufflepuffism everywhere except YouTube now. Ciao for now, monkeys!